So want to be Screw. But we're 95.1 The Brew.
The Screw.
And in Chicago last weekend, we met young Ryan Hoppe, or Hoppe. Ryan.
What's up, Brother Wease? How's it going, my man?
Is it Hoppe or Hop?
Hoppe.
Hoppe. Ryan Hoppe, who is a mere 19. Is that correct, Ryan?
Yes, I will be 20 years old next month, so
20 next
I'm pretty much 19 now.
Can't even drink yet legally. And he's 6'6", and he's a radio nut.
Yeah.
He lives to be on the radio and be in the radio business. He interned at Morning Show Boot Camp, had all the people he loves around him, and he's 6'6" and trying to break into the business.
How long have you been on have you worked at a radio station, Ryan?
I was heard at WHCM, which is Harper College Radio, here in Illinois for about 6 months. And now I do some fill-in at Northwestern Radio. So I have some on-air experience, and I do some podcasting as well. So I'm just trying to get that foot in the door.
Where do you podcast?
You can find my work at ryanhoppeshow.weebly.com. It's from the website Spreaker, and I just do it probably 3 times a week. And I just read the news and give my opinion on things.
When's the last time you did one, Brother Ryan?
Probably last week because I've been a bit busy, but I've been emailing everybody from the conference, just trying to get that foot in the door. And I just have a lot of fun when I do a podcast, because it's just like an open forum where I can speak my mind, give my opinion.
No,
it's
Marianne,
just a lot of fun.
Marianne, how do people do that? You just you buy a cheap microphone and plug it into your computer, and that's it? It's all the only tools you need?
You
on
could go to Radio
Spreaker,
Shack.
you can talk right into your iPhone on Spreaker.
Into your iPhone?
You know how I know that?
No.
I'm on Spreaker. The same thing he's on.
How many podcasts do you do, Paul?
I do 2 every day. I do my own personal one, and then I do one with Billy and Brooksy, the producers podcast.
Yeah, but the personal one you do over there.
Yeah, it is
But what
available.
about the other one with the phone?
That is how you can do it through Spreaker. Spreaker is actually a way. I post mine on iHeartRadio. You can search Paul Guglielmo on iHeartRadio and hear mine. It's also on Kiss1067.com. Spreaker is just sort of a marriage between the two, if you will.
And so, what story did you have your biggest opinion on, Ryan?
I'm trying to think of just some things that I talk about. I talk about everything in the news. Like, let's say when Detroit went broke, I just went on a huge rant because during that same week they were going to try and build a new place to have a hockey arena. And my whole point was
it is. They call Detroit Hockey Town.
I know that, but they're also broke. It's like, why are you wasting money on a pointless sport? Like, there are bigger things there, like being broke and having empty buildings in Detroit. So I'll talk about things like that. I'll talk about local bad Chicago Cub baseball. I'll have some of my friends on to give their analysis on that. It's like a cross between the everyday guy talk show to like the everyday sports talk show. It's like nothing anyone has ever heard. It's a very unique talk show.
It's unique, Ryan?
Yeah, it's very unique. I do my own thing.
Who's your sidekicks? How old are they?
I just do the show on my own, and I'll have people call in,
So what is if you do it by... How do people call in? They can't hear you. Or when you do those things, are they live calling?
You'll invite them to call.
Yeah, you can send out on Twitter or something.
I invite them to call, and then I just put it next to the mic. It's a pretty lame setup right now.
Yeah, you're getting it done. How did you know about boot camp? We were all...
Chicago.
Yeah. So you knew about it through the radio thing, and you just thought, I'm going to go on my own.
He got hired. He was an intern for Don Anthony. Is that right?
Yeah, here's what happened. I was Facebook friends with Don, and I just sent him this long email saying, I'm trying to get into the business. Do you know of any internships in Chicago? And he was like, well, I don't as of right now, but would you want to come to my one radio conference this August in Chicago? And right when he said that, it changed my life. I was just so pumped.
How'd you know about Wease?
Wait, what?
How do you know about Wease living in Chicago?
I'm actually a big Opie and Anthony fan, and there was this one time Wease filled in for, or he guest hosted on Opie and Anthony, and then I just looked him up after that, and I've been a big fan of him probably since 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've just been a big fan of him.
My man Ryan Hoppe!
Ryan, I was actually jealous of Ryan at Morning Show Boot Camp because he has the guts to walk up to everybody and talk to them and ask their advice.
We had our luggage, and he got us right away. He's like, I am a big fan.
And there's times I get intimidated sometimes with the Brother Weases of the world. I'm kind of,
I've been sweating ever since this morning.
But, there's some guys there that I get intimidated to talk to. Ryan, hell no. Ryan walks right up and says, what advice do you have? And I'm
first of all, you know what? He's got the curse.
Yeah. Well,
he's 6'6", and he's probably been dominating over people his whole life. So he goes, what are they going to say to me? Right, Ryan?
Yeah, exactly. That's just the way I live life, Brother Wease,
Did you where are you from?
I'm just from the Chicagoland area, and I've been a big fan of talk radio out here. I used to listen to Opie and Anthony when they were on, and that was the main show that made me want to go into talk radio.
There you go. Wow. Well, listen, good luck, Brother Ryan. We'll see you at boot camp next year.
Thank you, Brother Wease, for having me on.
Anytime, buddy.
The nicest kid, the sweetest kid,
he
really,
is
honestly.
Sweet, big kid, and wanted to be on, and he could be on.
Can I